Good morning, guys. Hey, Kushi. Hope all of you have been well over the weekend, post-weekend, and you have been drawing. Can I hear from you if you have been drawing regularly? Good. That's nice. Okay, we'll start in a minute. Welcome, Kritika. Good morning. Yep, it's time and we should begin. So, hope you have been doing gesture drawings or rendering, perspective drawing, all the things that you have learned all these days. I believe you have been practicing. So can we start with understanding if you have any specific query, any struggle, any specific thing that you want to bring at this moment? Can you begin with that? Either you can type it out, or maybe like if you want to come, then just say want to come on the video, and then I will unmute you. Any concerns, any issues, any feelings, anything that you want to express? Meenakshi, Malvika, and Snigdha, very good morning. These are three people who are practicing regularly, that's for sure. I know Meenakshi, Malvika, Snigdha, Harsh, yes. So I'm getting their drawings many times during the day. Shalan sir, good morning. I have kept you on unmute, Shalan sir. So whenever you want to say anything, just speak and I'll be able to hear. Good. So we're good to go. 1 second. Harsh, I WhatsApp you my drawings and my query. Harsh, I will respond. You have not responded already. I did a color perspective drawing. Wanted to know if it is correct. Okay, so everything is correct only. So when you practice, everything is correct. You do not have to. Yes, I can give you better ideas. I can say probably have a comment, like everybody can have a comment. But do not seek comments all the time. Just keep practicing. But Suhani, if you want to show now, you want to come on video. You're unmuted, just in case you want to show it here. Okay, your internet is slow. No problem. Okay. So okay, so now one of the comments in the last class that we had on Monday, I think somebody said, Anshu said that someday you want to draw with me. So let's draw together today. Yeah. Let's begin. Okay, so I'm giving you 2 minutes. Go and get a cup, a tea cup, okay, or a coffee mug, whatever you get it. So get it from your kitchen, and we'll draw together. Okay, your time starts now. Go and get a cup, and not a glass cup. Take a ceramic cup, uh, something which is opaque. Steel will also have a lot of reflection, but try and get a ceramic cup. Yeah. Good. Okay. Got it. Good. I'm giving another minute for people to get it. The kitchen shouldn't be very far. Just get a cup. Okay, you're ready with your cup. Good. I am also ready with my cup. So my cup looks like this. Okay, that's my cup. So it looks something like this. Hey Krisha, 7 minutes late, Krisha. Should be on time. We have just 4 more sessions left after this. Huh? So this is the cup I have. Now before starting drawing, just look at how it is. You see the light falling here? So the last light falling here is much lesser than the amount of light falling somewhere here, you'll see, okay? Look at this. So there's more light falling there, right? So there's a little texture also. And see the curve, the way the drawing is happening. Now you have to start looking things in a cube also. Like for example, that I'll show it to you in a while. But there are a lot of drawing in this. How is the drawing changing? Just look at, if you have drawing, there's a light shadow happening in the handle. Yeah. Even if I can ignore those golden lines because that is not very important for me right now. But there's a lot of drawing in this. Yeah. So I can see it. If I change the lighting, if I change the perspective, I can see this also. I can hold the cup like this and draw. I can hold the cup like this and draw. I can keep the cup and draw from the top. So it will have something like this. Yeah. Here your background is white. Let me give you a background. Like suppose in my background, so look at this. So if I have a purple background, then it is more visible, right? So superb. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to draw this. Let's do some gesture drawing together first, and then I'll explain the way you can see it better. Yeah. Okay. So take your cup. Huh? Okay. Now draw after 30 seconds. Let me start first here. I'll begin before you. So I am having this here. Yeah. नहीं दिख रहा? Okay, so here a bit of outline that I've tried because it's a symmetrical object. If you don't do it with outline, things might get messed up. But look at how these things happen. Okay, now I'm going to color it. So color it means render it. So you can always rub this a bit, make it lighter so that there's a drawing. You can always better the drawing, right? So if you are using charcoal, this is an advantage you have. Now, supposing I want to make this go below. I have an option of doing that now. Sorry, this is my last bit of charcoal that is left. It's falling now. See these lines here. See a bit of darkness here. I'm not standing straight, so there will be a little perspective difference. Ideally, I should be standing. If I stand straight, you won't be able to see this drawing, right? So So in real life, one might say this is not as dark. Doesn't matter, no? It's for me to learn. Even if this light, very light kind of a thing, you have to draw and see. Darken everything, not just one thing, everything, and you'll be able to at least see all this, right? Now I'll use my eraser to Govind. Do I have the eraser? Look at the way I'm going to use my eraser. So there are, sorry, Govind. So wherever there's a reflection happening, I'm trying to take the darkness off. The concept of eraser is different now. It's no more to delete your mistakes, but to use it as a tool now. There are some reflections here coming in. So this is not imagine, you have to actually look at and then draw. Things like this. So this is a little cup that I have drawn. Okay. Now it's time for you to draw something. Now this is the cup that I have drawn. Okay. And this is how it was. Okay. So now can you start drawing yours, please? Okay. I have to give a little backdrop to this. This drawing is getting lost here. Yep, something like this. Yeah, start. Please start. So start from the curve that you have. When you're drawing an object, start from the top. Look at how the curve is, whether you're looking it from the top or look it from the bottom. But there's a line which is on at the highest point from your angle, right? Draw that first. Try to get that curve. Yeah. Now, do not be afraid of drawing extra lines. You connect one line with another. Like for example, if I have to do it with pencil, I would take my pencil from anywhere. I'll take my pencil here, go up, go down, go here. All those things I'll constantly do, right? With pencil, I have to do all this, right? Yeah. So there's no, never be afraid of drawing extra lines. So that's what I'm saying. Let there be lines, as many lines as possible. Start moving your pencils in the areas which are darker, right, where the light is falling less. Huh? And if it becomes more darker, let it be. No problem with that. Yeah. Idea is to train your eyes. Huh? Doesn't matter if it is not symmetric. It doesn't matter if the proportion goes haywire. Do not bother. Yeah. But the time you realize if something is going wrong, you just draw another line. You don't erase the previous line. You draw another line. That's it. Just keep moving your pencil from left to right, top to bottom, and see what's happening with you, right? Try to see it very differently. In the sense that outlines are only suggestive. There's much more to any still life, any object drawing. You're doing it like a gesture drawing, right? Remember that. Take a couple of minutes more, draw more lines. Many times suddenly we draw the outlines and say, oh, ho gaya, I can't see anymore. Put stress to your eyes and try and see if you can discover a lot many reflections in it. Yeah. There's a thickness also, like at top there will be some thickness. How to draw that thickness. Yeah. So just think about all those and then clear all those. It's not a sharp thin kind of thing. There's a thickness to it, right? So what is that thickness? How do you get that thickness? Yeah, so there will be a little white line. This is not erasing with eraser right now, but pencil will get erased. If you're able to finish the first drawing, just turn the cup around a bit, keep it differently, or maybe you turn around and then draw it. Okay, nobody should be sitting idle here. I can't see you, but please, I'm requesting you to draw. Unless you draw, these things will not get recorded inside you. Yeah. There are few things in life that you learn not by listening. This is not a literature class. This is or any other. Right? Many things that you can learn just by listening. But can you learn swimming without going to the pool? Can you learn bicycling without? No, Anshu, you do not have to WhatsApp me. Just draw. Listen what I'm saying. Please understand. Do not seek validation. And that's where the problem is. Seeking validation has become part of our learning. And that's a big obstacle that we have overcome, right? You do not have to get somebody's comment how it is happening. No, just draw. Enjoy drawing. Whatever you're drawing, your drawing is good. Nobody, that's the reason I'm saying. You, no, Anshu, I never said you have to show it to me. Omer says he can't hear or see me. I hope other people can. Okay, good. Thanks. Can I have the phone, please? Just keep drawing. There's no end to learning. Okay, so I'm repeating Dilip's question. He has just reminded, he has sent that question on Monday. In perspective drawing a class, you showed that in 1 point, 2 point, and multi-point perspective, there will be a H line, that's the horizon line, which is the eye level, correct? And that all the vanishing points fall on the H line, correct? The exception being 3-point perspective, yes. Question, the 3-point perspective, there will be an H line, right? Do only 2 of the 3 PPs fall on this H line? Absolutely, absolutely. So in 3-point perspective is slightly exception. In 1 point, 2 point, and multi-point perspective, all the vanishing points are on the H line. Yeah, only in 3-point perspective, 2 of them will fall on H line. The another vanishing point will be away. Either it will be away means really away. They cannot be anywhere close to the H line. It will be really up beyond your frame and much below than the end of your frame. Yeah. Otherwise, it will be extraordinarily distorted. Yeah. People use those lenses to distort sometimes. These are really wide lenses and things will get distorted in perspective enhancers. Okay, hope you are able to draw 1 or 2 drawings. How many drawings can you make? You're welcome, Dalip sir. Any observations, any feelings that you have, any struggle? Okay, two, very nice. Great. Okay, so now let me kind of go back to our previous sessions drawing. Showing you the stem, the way the stem goes now. Okay, Govind, can I have the previous sessions drawing? That tree thing.
Pravin, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
So I just wanted you to show this cup how it emerges out of a cube. It's the same 1-point perspective.
Yes, it is. So this is the cube, this is the edge, this side we have. Now see, now I can look at the mistakes. Now what is happening is, my baseline should be here. This should be my baseline, like in the middle of these two. That's a mistake that is visible, right? And again, this line would go like this. It is coming here. That means there's a line here that goes line again here, here. I can cut this from here. This line will go like this. I get this curve here actually. So there's a round thing here. There's another one here. Okay, this is getting slightly messy. I'll draw a new one right now. Sure. Just keep it in. Okay, how's me? Good. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll show it to you now again. So I'm drawing 1 point perspective, and I'm going to get this cup here. So this is my H line, this is my vanishing point. Yeah, so this is the line that is getting, this is the top of the cup that will get. Okay. So if the top of the cup comes somewhere here, supposing this is my middle line, so there is a top line, there's a bottom line, the way it is going to get cut. Remember this. So that's the cup thing happening, right? Then it will go straight, this will also go straight. I have to give a judgment in terms of what is the height of this. A little judgment, yeah? And then I have to draw the bottom of this. Yeah. Now I have to get the base. How do I get the base? So draw a straight line again from here. Draw a straight line again from here. Now see if I can connect these two. This to this. Connect this. Okay. Now you see you have got another line here. I hope this is clear so far. So I've got a cube here, right? Now I have to get the rounded portions correct. So the lower rounded portion is smaller than the top one. This is much smaller than the top one. This will go like this. So if I have a cut like this, I get a center here. This is the correct perspective center. The actual center of this two somewhere here, but that's not what. This is the perspective center, you get it from here. This is the center of this thing. Now this is how the curve is going to happen. Yeah, that's the curve. Now I see a portion like this, which is also as big as the top one. So that is somewhere here. So I draw this, and again this line will come from the vanishing point and vanishing point. So I get this. I again draw center of this one. Center of this one. Then I draw the curve one. Yeah. So I've got the second one. That's the round. And then I have the top one. Top one again, the center will be somewhere here. That is the cross of this, and the entire curve will touch all the sides again. Now look at this. In the top one, your surface, this is less. It gets widened and it goes at the bottom. Yeah. That's so simple. Now all I have to do is just connect this. I connected this one, I connected this one. Yeah. This is all I've done. And then I've got, there's another one here. There's a little one. That is like slightly above this. So how do you draw this? Again, the same thing happens. You have a drawing which is slightly above this. This also, you get the plane somewhere here. You draw this line. You have another line here. And then you draw within that, yeah? This is the thing that you have got here. Now all I have to do is now connect this with like this. And then have my and see the curves, the way the curves are happening. So this is my cup. So everybody can actually practice your doing a cup like this now. do a bit of correction once you are done with this, and that's about it. Okay, so now you see that you start putting things in terms of cube now. Yeah, Aditya, it fits, everything will fit. Thank you for the suggestion, Salensa. I think that was a very important thing. I wanted to kind of, I had somehow missed this. I'll show it to you closely now. Govind, can we lift this, please? Just lift this. If you want, you can take a screenshot to be able to understand fully, right? 1 second. उल्टा जा रहा है गोविंद. Yeah, I believe you can see this now. The least amount of distortion. Okay. The top two lines must be at the right angle. Okay. Which one will be at right angle? I doubt what you're talking about. So this is not right angle. This is leading to the perspective. This is a leading line. This is also a leading line. Which one are you talking about? This is horizontal line. And these are vertical lines. You have vertical lines here, vertical line here, vertical line there, vertical line there. Which one is parallel or perpendicular to each other? Lewis says, so you the first two lines would show. The first two lines that originate from BP must be at the right. No. Are you talking about this angle? No, not at all. This need not be right. It depends. You go on top, it will get more acute, huh? And the time you go closer, like it comes closer to your eye level, it will become more obtuse. So that's not right angle at all. Why should that be right angle? Because your eye level is constantly changing. You are at one eye level, next time when you're drawing, your eye level is different. The object has moved either below or top, right? So it cannot remain the same angle forever. Pallavi says, one doubt, if we are drawing something, have it in this way. If yes, then how to remove the lines? If no, okay. So my answer is yes and no both. Okay. While you are learning, while you are training yourself, it's always better to make a square or a cube. You draw it and let it be. We do not have to remove it. You remove it only to make it look good, right? You don't have to. You're not making it look good. You're learning, right? Once you are trained, once your eyes are trained, you do not have to draw those squares and cubes. It will automatically become like in subconscious mind, you are always drawing. I'll keep this aside. I'll be able to see while I'm talking. Yeah. So basically, while you are once your eyes are trained, then all those lines are removed automatically. Correct? Yeah, I'll show you a few things now. Let me show you a drawing, the previous day's drawing. And Govind, you probably have to take the camera, take the laptop closer to. No. You know, this is how you can draw anything. If you have a cube or cuboid, you can actually start drawing your jug, your other things. If need be, I'll show you another. Aditya says, I learned a lot today. Very nice. So happy. Okay, this was the previous day, right? I would show you something here. Now, something that I forgot and later Shalin sir actually pointed that out, that I could have shown you. Now look at how things are in perspective. Govind, I'll hold that. Yeah. How much time I have? Just few minutes left. Okay, so Govind, can you bring it close to? Okay, now look at this. कौन सा? No. Okay. How we are able to see this? Okay. So look at this. Now, Govind, can you come close to this? When things are going away from you, there's also a cuboid that's happening. Now we have to remember all this. All these things can be put in terms of cuboid, right? If this is how it is, so let me see if the cuboid could be drawn here. So this is the cuboid that I'm trying to draw here. Going away from me. Now this fits into a cuboid like this, right? Well, almost. Now, if something is coming close to me again, so if this is how things are. So now you have to start imagining how things would be in terms of cuboid, yeah? Yeah, this is also coming close to me. So what I'm drawing is, I can make it 1 point, I can make it 2 point, whatever I wish. This don't matter much. So this thing is going like this. Again, if it's going, suppose it's coming close to me now. Now it just turned and going away from me. Yeah, if it's going away from me, how do I draw? Then again, like there's another cuboid that's happening here. Yeah. So these cuboids, they don't exist. All you have to do is tell yourself, if you can, just tell yourself that this is how it is going away from you. This is what is coming closer to me. Yeah. I hope this is clear now, like the way it is happening. There's a cuboid here also. It's a very yeah. So all those things actually stay in cuboids, right? So now, if supposing this is a cuboid that is there, huh? There's a round object within that. How do you draw this? Round meaning it's a supposing cylinder there. So I have to basically draw this. I've got the center, the cylinder here. Okay. At the bottom also, there's a line that goes. So there's a center here of this, like cross this. From here, I get this circle which is touching all the sides equally. So it's almost like a circle now. Yeah. And then this gets connected from here and here. So I can, even if I can't see beyond, but I can imagine how a cuboid would be, a drum would be inside this wooden box. Yeah, it will be something like this. So this is how you have to constantly imagine, and all these leading lines will help you. Yeah. Okay, any questions? We have 5 minutes. I'm here to answer any queries and questions you have. I'm just repeating, get out of the habit of showing it to somebody, seeking validation, acha bana, bura bana, just forget about for a moment. You have just 4 more classes. Get into that habit. Just get into that habit. 4 more classes left, but you have good, probably 10 days ahead. And 10 days is a good time to kind of get into a habit, or get into a new good habit, right? Great. How do we know? It's a very important question. If you're not seeking validation, if you're not showing it to an expert, how do you know if you are on the right track? What happens is, problem happens when you're drawing. Every drawing you want to show it to somebody, right? You keep drawing, do probably 15 drawings, and then suddenly one drawing you bring it in front of the expert. The expert will probably tell you how to go back. But the whole practice of showing everything, that is, you're not, even like judging yourself is a problematic. What you have to do is you have to constantly practice. This is something that's the only way to learn is practice. Many times the realization, even without an expert telling you, realization happens within. Oh, something is wrong with this. The cube is not looking like a proper cube. What could be the problem? All these questions, when it comes internally, your learning is much more. Yeah. Snickers says, you have any suggestion for which pencil to use for sketching? Since now Amazon is delivering already. Super. Okay, so what pencils that I like to use softer pencils. This is a 10B pencil. This is a Camlin high quality drawing pencil. It's 10B. Okay. But based on your convenience, if you like 8B or 6B or even 4B, why not, right? Especially when you're trying to draw perspective drawing, you can use a slightly harder pencil. A 2B pencil is really good for that. But when you are doing gesture drawing, softer the pencil, better it is, because then you are moving it, you can put pressure whenever you want. Yeah, that way lighter is much better. Yeah. Yes, Tara, practice makes perfect. Outline pencil, fine, 10B. Yes, why not? That's fantastic. Outline pencils are good. See, Apsara pencils are good, Camlin pencils are good. These are Indian brands, and they are really good actually. Like Indian brands means it's available all over India. In fact, I like them the much better than those Winsor and Newton ones. Winsor and Newton makes other things perfect, but as far as pencil and as far as eraser is concerned, I think they're not good at all. 122 HB. HB will be difficult to draw free things, huh? Okay. Any other concerns? We have 2 more minutes, people. Any thoughts, any concerns that you have? We have 4 more classes left after this on Friday, and then the next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I believe you are going to really draw a lot by the end of this. Last day we celebrate with our drawings, whatever we have learned, right? I'm going to share everybody's drawings. So I'm going to request on Wednesday itself, keep sending me all your drawings so that I can compile it and make a presentation. And on Friday, we're going to just look at each other's drawing and celebrate whatever learning has happened, right? And by the way, you're not going to be an artist or an expert immediately. This is impossible. The main mission, as I said on the very first day, is make you fall in love with drawing, right? Once you fall in love, the relationship that you will have after that is completely up to you, where you want to take it. Yeah. Shading is the problem. No, Art, it's not a problem at all. It's an opportunity, right? It's a when you have a light falling on something, you see shadows. It is a problem when you want to make the end product look good. Now listen what I'm saying. Your drawing is a problem or your shading is a problem only when you want your end product to look good. The time you come out of that trap, you'll start enjoying it so much. Yeah. So just let the line be anywhere. There's no one technique, right? And in fact, most of in the gesture drawing, I said there should not be any strokes at one go. When you're drawing a root, like or a bunch of leaves, yeah, probably a leaf, then you actually do it slowly so that your eyes get strained. Look at the details, but that is only once in a while that you draw. Usually you draw things as a gesture drawing, as a 2-minute, 3-minute drawing. Yeah. Okay. Harsh. See, Divya says. Suhani says something. Sir, what is the use of drawing cuboid in the tree? No, yeah, you don't have to draw cuboid on the tree. I'm just saying while you are drawing this, while you're drawing the stem, all you have to know that you can see this through a cuboid. You do not have to draw. There's absolutely no point in drawing cuboid in the tree. But supposing you want to draw just to check it out, what's wrong in that? Yeah, just let it be. No, let the cuboid be and see, like, oh, cuboid is looking perfect or no, it's not looking. All kind of things. It's always fun. What is the basic difference? Sri Divya says, what is the basic difference between use of charcoal and pencil in sketching? Charcoal is very soft. It's like using a very, very soft pencil. Yeah? You get darkness when with almost no pressure, right? So it's nice to do that. But many times when people might get scared with charcoal when they begin with charcoal, because suddenly, like, the so-called mistakes that we're too much preoccupied with, they become visible, and then suddenly we get scared. So it's better to, like, kind of do it with pencils, softer pencils, for a while, and then also play with charcoal. Charcoal is all different kind of. So now this is a processed charcoal. This is a processed charcoal. This I have been using for a while. This is another processed charcoal. These are all imported ones. They're very good. But the best way to learn is something else. The best way to learn is this charcoal. Now, if I have to come close to this, so it is basically a stick which is burnt, a stick that is burnt. Can you see the perspective now? Can you see it in a cube? If we start at the end of this, you'll be actually seeing so many things happening. Okay. What else? I have a book called Human Figures. Good, you can refer to that book. Books are always useful. Gesture drawings with acrylic colors. Wow. Gesture drawing with acrylic colors. Wow. That's a very expensive way of learning, by the way. Because you need, for every 2 minutes, you need a new canvas. But if you're enjoying and if you can afford it, why not? So Hani says, sir, how I get the real texture of a human being's face using color pencils? Practice. Only practice. That's the only way. I love the idea of seeing cubes. The cube is a perfect shape and the cuboid a perfect object. Thanks for this. You're welcome, Uma. Ansu says, colors for beginners, please suggest. Amazon is open now. Colors for beginners. Watercolors. Order a watercolor. This is like I've just crossed my time. People, thank you for holding on. This. So this is like, just order this. You can. It's a 18 shade watercolor. It's Camlin. This is very good actually. This is nice, and costs very little actually. No, it costs 465 rupees. That's how it's written here. Cost something around that only. Yeah. So these are 18 shades of 9 ml, and that will last for several years actually. Want to see how it looks inside? This is how it looks inside. Yeah. So this is colors and brushes. What you want to do? Order. You want to order. Then order soft brushes. Brushes. These are not sable hair brushes, because sable hair brushes are banned. These are fiber, but these are very soft brushes. Order thicker ones, like good 18 number, 24 number, 32 number, 40 number. More bigger the brushes, you'll get more width to play with. Yeah. So that's one. Order a palette. If you can order a palette, order a palette, simple palette like this. Might cost about 100-150 rupees. Yeah. So this is there's a company called Brusto. I don't know. This is any company is good. There's no problem with that, huh? Yeah, the same kind of palette you get of different this thing, but get a plastic palette. What happens? It's easy to wash. Then you have wooden palettes, which is used for acrylic and oil. That you people hold it as a palette. How to hold it? You have palette. You hold it like this. You can put your thumb inside and you can leave it like this, right? So that's how you hold it, and then you brush it. And also, I told you have to have a napkin. It's a usual kitchen napkin. All you have to do is keep it here, so that whenever you're doing brush, and then you wipe out the extra water if you need, and then use it here. And while doing watercolors, if the water is dripping, let it be. Let it have fun, no? So don't be worried about, oh, kharab ho gaya, kharab. So the best way to go is take a cheaper paper so that you learn more. You don't feel very guilty. Yeah. Name of brushes. There's no name of brushes, just soft brushes. For watercolor, you look for brushes for watercolor. That's it. Is there any website where you can see your drawings? There's no website as such. And in fact, I'm bad at documenting things. But yes, many of my drawings I put it on as albums on my Facebook. If you can go through, there's something called illustration. There's something called illustration 2. There's some watercolor explorations, all those things. If possible, I'll try to share that in the next class when we meet on Friday. Some of them I'll share. Super. I think it's 11:21 and it's time to say goodbye. People keep drawing and drawing in dozens, not 1, 2, 3. And once you draw, you can share your 15th drawing with me. Yeah. So therefore, if you want to share 3 drawings, you have to do 45 drawings. Yeah. And that's not much actually. Huh? If you're locked down, you're at home and sitting at home, this much time you can definitely spend. You'll see the magic happening. I hope the magic to happen in last few classes. Suddenly you start seeing things differently. Yeah. If that has happened with you, fantastic. If it have not happened, attempt. Pure attempt can happen only if you really practice. Practice with your heart, stress on your eyes, and just keep drawing. Enjoy drawing. Take care, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.